Why is it so dark? I don't know. Oh, there it goes. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the day 3 review. How's it going? Oh, she's got gymnastics practice. She's ready to go. She doesn't want to do this one right now, huh? All right, yeah, so we're going to do real quick, and she's going to get out of here. We have 1 seed, Auburn, the big A. That's supposed to be fair, yeah. 1 seed, Auburn, taking on the 9 seed Creighton. Here, it was Texas Auburn versus guys 8 seed Creighton. What was the score?
82-70.
Yep. It was a 12-point win, right? 12-point win for Auburn, giving Tex 5 points. In that game, Auburn was actually trailing at the half, but were able to find their defensive mojo in the second half and take down Creighton. They actually held Creighton scoreless for a 10-0 run in the second. That was the decisive run that got them the lead, and which they held on to. Taha Pettyford scored 23 points, with 16 of them in that decisive second half. And Chad Baker Mazara had 17 points as well to lead Auburn over Creighton. Next game was
Michigan versus Texas A+M.
Yep. The Ben's 4 seed Texas A&M versus my 5 seed Michigan. The final score was
91-79 to 20.
Yeah. 21 points.
Yeah.
You sure about that? You're getting there. 12. It was a 12-point win, I think.
No,
89, yeah. 79 plus 12 is 91. A 12-point win for Michigan, giving me 5 points. After a very contentious first half, when Michigan was actually down, Rudy Gale scored 21 of his 21 points, 21 of his 26 points in the second half to lead Michigan out of a 10-point deficit as well to get the win over Texas A&M. In that game, Vladislav Golden also had 23 points and 12 rebounds for the Wolverines. The next game was down here.
Drake versus Texas Tech.
Yep, in that game it was Joe's last team, his Reaper Watch, 5 seed Texas Tech. He did get the win, though, of a score by
64-77, which is a 13 point.
Yep, it is a 13-point win for Joe's Texas Tech as they won 77-64 over Drake. Darion Williams scored a season-high 28 points. JT Toppin had 25 points and 12 rebounds as the 3 seed Texas Tech dominated Drake in the paint, outscoring them 50-20 inside the paint. The next game was down here.
Arkansas.
You gotta be loud.
Arkansas versus St. John's.
Yep, it was Kristen's 2 seed St. John's versus Texas 10 seed Arkansas. In that game, Arkansas, the double-digit team, won 75-66, which is how much?
9.
Yeah, a 9-point win. So no bonus for the win, the points, but he still gets the double-digit doubler, so he gets 10 points with that win for Tex. In that game, Billy Richmond had 16 and Carter Knox had 15. Arkansas held the Big East Conference Player of the Year, St. John's R.G. Lewis Jr. to only 9 points on 3 of 17 shooting. That is under half his average of 18 points on the season. That's probably the worst shooting percentage he's ever had in college. John Calipari got the win, sending him to the Sweet 16 for the 16th time in his coaching career, and he got to take down Rick Pitino in the process. The next game was over here.
Let's see.
BYU
versus Wisconsin.
Yep, it was my 3 seed Wisconsin versus JJ's 6 seed BYU. In that game, BYU won 91-89. 2-point win for the close call bonus of 7 points. BYU actually led the entire game. Richie Saunders for BYU had 25 points and 7 rebounds. As BYU kept the lead between 6 and 14 for most of the second half, up until the last 2 minutes when Michigan had a late surge, led by Wisconsin's John Tuji, who had 37 points, 8 of them in that late run. But he missed the last shot he had that would have tied the game. Instead, BYU got the rebound, was able to run down the court and run out the clock rather easily. And actually kind of funny, John Toje was the only player to score over 30 points so far this year. And in the process. This is BYU's first trip to the Sweet 16 since 2011, which was the days of Jimmer Fredette. And I was actually trying to figure out when did we start doing this, and I'm pretty sure I feel like we did this when Jimmer Fredette was playing. So if that's possible, we've been doing this for like 14 years. I could be wrong, but I think it's been a while. Anyway, the next game, we have two more down here. This one here.
12 Nick Neese versus 4 Purdue.
Yep, we had Kristen's 4-seed Purdue versus Adama's 12-seed McNeese. In that game, Purdue won 76-62, knocking out one of our double-digit doublers by 14 points, giving Kristen 5 points. In that game, Trey Kaufman-Wren had 22 points and 15 rebounds to lead Purdue to an early lead and kept them rolling for an easy win, 76-62. And the last game.
Tennessee versus UCLA.
Yep, it was Ariana's 2-seed.
I got a UCLA for college.
Yes, she wants to go. I mean, she wanted to pick UCLA, but somebody had to pick them first. That's what you get for picking her team. Adama. Actually, yeah, and Kristen lost St. John. The two teams that you wanted. Yeah, because she had, Kristen took St. John's, Adama took UCLA. It's what you get for making girls cry, man. Both of y'all.
I don't cry.
Yeah.
Unlike you.
Yeah, probably do at some point. Anyway, so Ariana's 2-seed Tennessee won 67-58 over Adama's 7-seed UCLA, giving their 9-point win, giving Ariana 5 points for the victory. Chaz Lanier made 4 of 5 3-pointers as part of his 20 points to lead Tennessee to their third straight Sweet 16. Lanier's 4 threes actually set the Tennessee single-season record for threes of 120, topping the record of 118 by Chris Lofton from the 2007-2008 season. And surprisingly enough, Chris Lofton was actually in the stands to see it happen. And like any good sport, he was full on cheering. He was excited to see his record get broken. And there you go. Oh, got the last. Our winners and losers. Day 3 winners and losers. So day 3 winners. We have two members with 2 teams in the Sweet 16, as JJ got in his 1-seed Houston and 6-seed BYU into the Sweet 16 and got 14 points already for this round. Well, I think that's the only team. I think he's done. Yeah, pretty sure he's done. And then Tex only had 2 teams going into this round. Both of them advanced, as his number 1 seed Auburn and his double-digit 10-seed Arkansas both advanced, getting him 15 points for this round. And then, as I said, the only double-digit team left so far is Arkansas. So that's a big win for Tex, big chance for next round. And our day 3 losers are people who lost 2 teams in so far, which would be me, as I lost my 3-seed Wisconsin and my 11-seed Drake, and Adama, who lost his 4-seed UCLA and his 12-seed McNeese. So we are the biggest losers for day 3. No. Oh, yeah. I missed my yeah. Sorry. I got that wrong. So anyway, either way, he lost his UCLA team.
He gets that for picking that.
Yeah, so he lost that one. Either way. And then the highest seed to lose today was, of course, Kristen St. John's as well, which was the first top 2 seed to get knocked out of the bracket. So losing one of the top 2 seeds is this thing. So there you go. I don't think Florida's in this year. I don't know if Florida's. I don't think they're in the tournament this year. Not every team makes it. Only 64. And a lot of them are small schools. We'll see. I'll look at it later. Anyway, there you guys go. Bye-bye. Want to say bye?
Bye.
Where are you off to? Yeah, going to States. 5 more days. 6 more. Yeah, 6 more days to States. She's going to be great.
All right, let's go.